Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? My name is Revania AN and in this video I would like to tell you about operation management in service sector. Every business is managed through three major functions: finance, marketing, and operation management. Finance is the function responsible for managing cash flow, current asset, and capital investment. Marketing is responsible for sales, generating customer demand, and understanding customer wants and needs. Most of us have some idea of what finance and marketing are about, but what does operation management do? Operation management is the business function that plans, organizes, coordinates, and controls the resources needed to produce a company's goods and service. Operation management is a management function. It involves managing people, equipment, technology, information, and many other resources. The role of operation management is to transform a company's input into the finished good or service. Inputs include human resources, such as worker and manager, facilities and process such as building and equipment, as well as material, technology, and information. Outputs are the goods and service companies produce. Organization can be divided into two broad categories: manufacturing organization and service organization. There are two primary distinctions between these categories. First, manufacturing organization produce physical, tangible goods that can be stored in inventory before they are needed. By contrast, service organization produce intangible product that cannot be produced ahead of time. Second, in manufacturing organization, most customers have no direct contact with the operation. Customer contact is made through distributor and retailers. However, in service organization, the customers are typically present during the creation of the service. Next, the service concept of operation. Things are now no longer exclusively physical things. Things are ideas and representation as often as not. They have substance only in the intelligence and in the mind of humankind. All of the things that we produce, tangible or intangible, are of value fundamentally because they serve our physical, metaphysical, and psychological needs. It is indeed only in their utility for service that value is created in things. Thus, we understand that serviceability is a value. In service concept of operation, there's a few things that we should understand. First, capacity for service. The first rule of service is that limited capacity equals poor service. The second rule is the excess capacity equals high cost. Measurement of service quality is difficult because the customer is ultimate gauge. Capacity must be anchored in an understanding of long-standing economic policy concerning quality that arises out of conventional commodity production practice. Second, planning or forecasting to meet service demand. Anyone who tries to predict the future must tolerate the substantial margin of error. Effort to foresee what lies beyond the immediate time horizon can yield anything from an approximate good guess to fanciful prophecy. Third, discovering service quality. The dictionary definition of quality makes reference to character or kind and then escalate to include the degree of excellence or superiority of the entity described. Quality is a concept that begins with categories of the possible pattern that may typically be encountered. Then proceed to rank those patterns on some scale of preference or desirability. Operation management in banking industry. Today, banking requires decision-making on the basis of empirical data, and it is imperative that information management use the best available means for information transfer on a real-time basis. The banks have always proved beyond doubt their adaptability to change, and they would have to mold themselves into agile and planned organization by adopting new-tuned customer relationship strategies, revitalized requirement selection and placement policies, operation based on asset liability and risk management system, the required technological capabilities, and developing the human resources to meet the challenge that the paradigms face. Operation management in the retail industry. To enhance service through time-based delivery and make-to-order, a retail industry should look at ways of building a relationship with suppliers through enhanced supply chain management. Leveraging information as a service can enable staff to respond quickly to market opportunities and gain new insight from existing data. Next, their competitive area of importance. First, fulfillment. Stock filling is taken care of at both customer end and product and at the end of shelf at the shop. Reaching the customer at the right time and constant check on the stock and making sure the right quantity is ordered at the right time. Next, logistics. This includes safe and reliable transport at as much low price as possible, constant contact with distribution teams, and track where the material is. 3. Their procurement. This must focus on vendor side point of take care. Strong relationship, information sharing, and updating plan change combine vendors by minimizing transportation costs. Next, their production. This must ensure that the production line should run smoothly without delays due to ordering and transportation. 5. Revenue or sales. Sales should not be lost due to empty shelf. Proper operation give an edge to companies to be flexible to the unforeseen demands. 6. Cost. Reduce costs by increasing inventory turnover, controlling quality both internally and externally by reducing failure costs. Integrated operation management. 1. Bulk breaking. Order can be done in smaller lots with a good understanding with the supplier. This can be achieved by following ways. 1. Special confidence. Strategically locating the outlet with distribution networks and warehouse located proximally. 2. Suppliers hold inventory. Number 2, their vendor manage inventory. In this case, the vendor himself is given the responsibility to handle the inventory. A space for the vendor is rented in the outlet and he takes care of the shelf and the space. Number 3, point of sale information system. As soon as one stock keeping units move out of the store when purchased by a customer, the information readily flows to the supplier. Number 4, SRM, Supplier Relationship Management. Relationship with suppliers should not be a marriage of confidence. Supplier has to act in a way more than what is required. By providing special offers, discount and incentive, the suppliers savor the relationship. This also serves as a promotion strategy for the outlet. Operation management in IT industry. The IT operation role has moved from backstage to center stage in many enterprises. A major reason for this is the importance of IT service delivery in a business world that is now entirely dependent on all phases of technology. Another reason is the realization that IT operation costs are growing in sync with technology implementation. Because of the attention it receives, we now see IT operation moving fast in the direction of improved management process with ITIL and advanced management technologies with BSM and the CMDP. The first step in the evolution has been to move from a technology orientation to a service orientation in IT operation. The next step is to produce more automation and reach a point where IT operation management process drive management solutions that function as support for processes, not technology. Operation management in hotel. A. Labor costs. To cope with the rising benefit costs, a multitude of decisions have to be considered. This includes reducing the number of people that are offered benefits, increase the amount of employee contribution, reduce the amount of coverage, increase deductible, and to shop for carries. B. Utility costs. For the most part, management ability to control utility costs is very limited. Many hotels utilize third-party energy consultants that lock in pricing through the different utility companies. C. Princess mandates. Now, in the period of industry property, princesses are mandating additional service and amenities in an effort to attract premium customers within each market segment. E. Investment. Euphemistically, expenditure are frequently referred to as investment. When management decides to increase staffing, the hope is that guest service will be improved and satisfaction score will be raised. Operation management in hospital. Healthcare operation management is the emerging discipline that integrates quantitative and qualitative aspects of management to determine the most efficient and optimal method of supporting patient care delivery. Operation management helps hospital and health system understand and improve labor productivity, reduce waiting lines, shorten cycle times, and generally improve the patient overall experience, all of which help to improve the organization's financial health. I think that's all from me. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.